we've got ourselves kit.
Mm-hmm.
Your 2500. Just put that.
Yeah. So my story is during like the Halt Hook meta, I did Orisa Ball and I got up to Masters. And I've just fallen down almost to gold now.
Gotcha. So I'll definitely see what's going on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm replying to someone.
Sure.
Okay. Right. I'll watch the fight through, then go back and comment.
Sure.
Let's do it. Flanking right side. Alright. Let's push here. I'm not quite there yet. I'm gonna go on to East. On Hanzo. On Hanzo. Break. Very nice. Just get right.
Okay. Couple of things to reply to someone real quick.
Sure.
Just a fuck up. Okay, so let's go back here. So a few things I noticed that stood out to me right away. So first things first, right?
Let's push here.
So right here, I don't know exactly who's on your team support-wise, but you see you kind of just back up, you're holding your shield.
Yeah.
And how you're like playing in the open here with like no really choke near you. So what you want to do is play against one of these, like this wall right here. So if someone walks through here, you can just swing at them and force them backwards, right?
Okay.
So if you kind of just stand here where you're at, you're not gonna get much value, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll write notes and record this for you, so you can watch it back and do all that.
Okay. Should I take my own notes or?
Up to you. If you want to take your own notes and compare to what I write, that's fine.
Okay. Sure. Awesome.
Play near walls and chokes, right? Because if you want to conserve your shield health for when. Because look at your shield health here. It's at 500, and has the fight really started yet?
Right. No.
Right. So you want to kind of save that shield health for when you engage.
Okay.
Not a bad fire strike. I like it. I personally though would probably swing first and then fire strike him. Just that extra bit of damage in there. Otherwise, not too bad. Definitely work on this a little bit, right?
Yeah, so I miss my pins pretty consistently, even if they're right up close. I don't know if there's a trick to it or it's just aiming to the center of the mass.
Kind of aim to the middle of them, right? So look here, right? Yeah. You go into pin. You see they start going towards this over here, right? So aim your pin towards the left and not because you're trying to pin at the Reinhardt. What's he gonna do? He's gonna move to his left or your left and get out of your way. So aim to the center of a group of people. You're always gonna get somebody. Like right here, if you pin that way, you would either pin the Rein, the Zarya, or whoever the fuck this is.
So I should have predicted that they were gonna move to the left and then gone to the left.
Always try and predict them. The closer they are to you, the easier it is. The less they can move. The further away, you have to try and guess which way they're gonna move and meet them there, right?
Okay, gotcha.
So try and lead pins if they are far. Conserve shield health for fight. If I can spell health correctly. Okay. Also, swing. Cancel the swing into a fire strike to kill them quicker.
Okay.
Right? Because you notice they're all weak, and killing them quicker allows you to get your shatter faster and take less damage and potentially get somebody killed, right?
Yeah.
So when people are weak, fire strike cancel. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, pressing like E during the melee animation.
Yeah, you always want to do it from the right side because Rein pulls his fire strike out from his right side. Right?
What do you mean by that?
So you know when you throw a fire strike out,
Yeah.
when he's charging it up, he pulls it from the right side of his body.
Okay.
So you want to cancel fire strikes when you're swinging from the right side, because from the left it takes him longer to drag his hammer down to his right and then throw it, versus you're already on the right. It's quicker.
Really? Whoa! I had no idea.
Yeah.
So if he's starting the swing from his right side, you could animation cancel it like once the swing connects. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
pretty easy. A lot faster. You can still cancel from the left, but it takes like another half a second, so it's a bit slower. But it's
I
still
had no
doable.
idea. Okay.
Yeah. Let's keep going here. Good fire strike there.
That's your Discord.
Yeah, I see that. He left my Discord. So also, yeah, don't back up so much. Like I said, play the wall. Because if you're there, they're gonna push you per se.
So just back around the corner instead of backing up.
Exactly. Is right.
Okay.
If you give up more, like if you back up and give them the space, they're gonna take that space, right? But if you're holding the corner and just like, and they walk through and you see yourself there, they're either gonna try and punish you, or you're gonna like hit them and they're gonna back up again. And you want to hold this as long as possible. Now, if they like hard engage on you, then obviously you want.
Is it right to hold these second doors instead of the first doors?
Yeah, because the holy shit, the doors up here, they can get around you quicker and flank you easier, whereas the other doors can fall back to point easier.
Okay, I got you.
So yeah, you were in the right spot. Not a bad shatter. I would have shattered them too. You're gonna build it back fast.
Alright. Back up. Yeah, I'm trying not to save it as much as I used to.
Yeah, literally, you can use it on cooldown. It builds back fast. Just toss it out. You see the prisoner too? Press Q, kill him, you win the fight. If you always go for a 6-man, you're gonna hold that thing all game.
Yeah.
He has shatter.
Okay, yeah, shatter. So let's see how you play here. He has no barrier. You want to back up here.
Oh, unlucky. My bad.
I want to back up. Why?
It's hard.
Just because this is not the right choke.
It's not the right choke. You want to hold the other choke because it gives your healers better line of sight to heal you. Because here you can get behind a wall a lot faster and it cuts it off. But the other point, it's wide open behind you, so they can play back a bit and keep you alive longer.
Okay, that makes sense.
Also, look here, they kind of just rush you. You have a Mora, you want to play back. You also have a Diva.
Gotcha.
So also think about it this way, right? They're pushing. I mean, they are pushing uphill, so it is kind of in your advantage. But it's easy for you to play on this choke here, just because it's easy for you to swing into them, and you have the point behind you to fall back to.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's back up. Give him like tons of space. Either die right now. I'm actually gonna stall the
This guy.
There's no stalling. We don't have the point. Yeah, it's not me. We're restraining the rod.
What's your sensitivity on Rein?
3.5 and the DPI is what is it, like 1600?
Bump that shit up.
Make it more sensitive?
Yeah. You want to have it fast as Rein. Mine's 1606. Even that's a little slow.
Okay.
Just because, right? Think about it this way. You're not aiming. You're only aiming your fire strikes. And with time, you'll get more accurate with the higher sense. But you want to be able to quickly, like, swing around 180, hit a bunch of people, with your swing.
Okay.
If you're really slow, you won't be able to hit as many people. And you won't get
do you have a set sensitivity for all tanks? Because, like Orisa or Ball, like, you need to aim a little more.
For Monkey and Rein, they're both 6 because I don't have to aim. For the other ones, I do it 4.4. And that's for all my heroes. Only Rein and Monkey are different. Everything else is the same sense.
Okay. Gotcha.
So raise. Just look at the count. Like people who you have to aim, obviously you want a bit lower so you can be accurate.
Yeah.
But when you don't have to aim, you can just toss that shit up.
Right. And the fire strikes aren't so bad.
Uh huh.
Nice.
Alright, so I know how to shatter. But
Try and counterpin that if you can.
yeah. That's just an instinct thing.
Alright, let's group up.
Quick reaction time. Boop. I miss them sometimes too.
They got a Pharah. I don't know if I guess the Diva would be on it. Don't push in yet. Don't push in yet.
So here, if they're giving me free space, am I just taking all of it, or am I?
Ready? Let's speed me in.
What do you mean?
Okay, I will.
I guess never mind, because I'm not really choosing when to start the fight. It's wherever they're positioned.
Yeah. So you're actually you're choosing when you want to start the fight. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Because you're attacking. On defense, they're deciding when they want to start the fight, and you're just waiting for them in a spot.
Right, but the defense decides the location, and the
Yeah.
offense decides the
Does-
timing.
Timing, exactly. You're correct.
Yeah.
I have a lot of them.
Also,
Ready? Let's speed me in. Okay, I
actually, you're fine shielding. I was gonna say there's not much.
To shield, yeah.
Careful. So you know he has shatter. Don't
Yeah.
Don't fire strike that close. You want to just swing and shield at him.
Okay.
Once again, fire strike cancel more.
Reno stun.
Like
Mhm.
he can
Pretty low.
like right here, right? Instead of going for a fire strike
Reno
on this McCree, swing and hit him with it because that takes him down to 25 health.
Swing and hit him with a high fire strike.
Yeah, that takes him down to 25 health. Instead of you
Okay.
getting down to 100 and then having to hit 2 swings, you swing, get him really weak, and he's either gonna back up and you can kill him easier, because you know the swing fire strike is instant and it takes his health down pretty quickly fast, and then you can kill him faster. So fire strike, yeah.
Is the first swing that comes from the right, right?
Yeah, always comes from the right.
Okay.
First swing.
Pretty low.
I would have here. You kind of lost a lot of people. Just keep swinging. Just finish that McCree off, even if you die. It doesn't really matter because you're dying, but it might turn the fight in your favor. You just killed 2
Okay.
people there.
I don't know what else I can do. Do you guys want me to switch or something?
If you want someone that's just damage or something like that.
Take your time, take your time. Oh, fuck them, increase easy. Touching now.
Good shatter. Tell all people there. Okay, so main things after that are raise your stats a bit, right?
Mhm.
Be in better spots around chokes and stuff so you can get value as Ryan.
Mhm.
And then do the fire strike cancel more, especially against like a McCree and a BAP, a Brig. Like that's gonna kill them a lot faster, right? Even
Okay.
against tanks. So
Yeah.
your first goal I'm gonna put down is, let me see here. What's the biggest thing? Just the fire strike cancel, right? That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing. That's the thing that glared to me. Positioning was, it was either bad or it was good.
I can switch to like.
So we'll keep watching here, see if I can point at anything else. Trying again, okay.
Really did.
Definitely sense though, and the fire strike is a big thing. Like here, right?
Mhm.
Pick a side and hold that side. Doesn't matter what side you pick.
Aside of the choke.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you don't want to like. Also, don't push past the choke either. That's pushing into
Okay.
their domain, and look what happens here. Because now you push past.
That's
what are
too
the-
many angles.
2 angles on you,
Yeah.
right? Where the choke, there's
Yeah.
only 1 angle. You have to block, and you can swing at the other. And you're already
So
done because of that.
that's a general rule if you're defending. Don't push past the choke.
Mm-hmm. Unless there's like 1 or 2 people left, and you can kill them.
Right.
Their
yeah.
whole team's there. Don't push past choke, right? Because
Okay.
now, if we pull up a top down here, right? So we're on this map on the right, right?
Mhm.
So I think you're attacking from this way, I believe. So if you look here, you force them off the point backwards, right? So now you have 75% of the map controlled on your side, right?
Yeah.
So you're winning this fight now, right? Now, if you push past and try and fight them at their 25%, they have angles on you and they can easily kill you, right?
Mhm.
But if you just play back, what do you have? You have 1, 2, 3 angles on them, and they have to come through one way, right?
Right.
So if you can force them to come through one direction to point, you win because you're putting them in a tight choke and you can take angles. But if you didn't try to attack them, they have the angles on you because you're attacking them and you're forcing them. They're forcing you on.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Sure. Yeah, makes sense.
I can't beat them by myself. Mercy one. Got Mercy.
Nice job. Let's push a little.
Hard dead.
Like if you look here, right?
Let's push a little.
Why was this good? Because they're down to support. You have an advantage and you can push this, right?
Hard dead.
So what you did. But you see how you didn't go too far and you backed up just in time? Well, you got weak,
Yeah.
but that's what you want to do. You want to push, play safe, and then back up when you get weak.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want to push past and waste all your resources. Like right now, your shield's weak. Back up. Tell your team they can't fight this and move back up. Because now
Okay.
you're going to feel them ult charge, or you're going to get yourself killed.
Push her, push her.
Also, never let your shield break as Ryan. Because you want to be able to flash it and block stuff. If you can.
Back up a little.
There you go. Like, I like, this is a good pin. You didn't get anybody, but it's what you want to do. Because they can walk in. It's a short pin into this wall here or this wall, right? And it's into your domain. So good. Fortunately, they just kited out of it just in time.
Okay.
I don't think you noticed he was behind you, but
Yeah, that was probably some game sense.
yeah, if you notice, if you hear someone shoot behind you, call them out and try and shield that way.
Yeah.
They did have a junk and a McCree both directions, so it was kind of hard.
What? Sorry, I fucking
That's fine, dude.
didn't do double
We
ding.
need to back up. They're spamming too much. I have no shield.
Alright, let's see how you go here.
Freeze like one.
Don't peek that.
Yeah, I walked into a bat without holding my shit. That one, even to me, is clear what I did wrong there.
Yeah. You're going for a shatter.
Hello.
I could tell.
I was just too
Alright, let's group again.
Focused.
I was like, we spent so long grouping that
Yeah.
I was impatient.
Your bat. Your bat keeps wasting his immortality fields.
Yeah. Well,
Super
that's
Fire,
gold.
Fire strike it. I know you're gonna do it. You hear it coming from the left.
Through immortality. Well, he did save the McCree, who was staying there.
Yeah. Good. Okay, interesting. Shatter, nice. Yeah, he's a good example, right? Of why you want a higher sense. So you see this, you could have easily, well, he died, but that's why you want it, so you can swing at the Orisa and drag your mount, like drag your hammer across the screen to hit him as well.
Okay.
The fire strike her again to kill her a lot faster.
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize I'm not using it on cooldown enough.
Maybe don't push past
She's
her.
one out there.
Fire.
Out here's a good spot to hold.
Moira, Moira, heal.
If you can figure out which way they're going, good fire strike.
Crazy motherfucker.
Pretty much, you're good on this map. You want to hold one of these sides, and then if they go the other way, you want to get back on point.
Uh huh.
Ow, 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 I need help, I need help, I need help. Why are you guys...
You get right here, right? You notice, you see him going right. He didn't. Don't peek this. Get on point. Don't even hesitate. Just get the fuck on point. Don't even peek this. Alright. Grab, interesting.
They're obviously cocky.
Like that's a risky pin. You don't want to be doing risky pins.
Yeah, I was too far in.
They're obviously cocky.
Mm-hmm. Okay, behind you.
Yeah, where are we? I'm right behind you guys. He's low, he's low, he's low.
It's fine. Yeah, get back there fast. Good. Touch point. Unfortunate. Just either get out or die. Because the longer you wait, the less time you have to get back.
Yeah.
So I'd say just literally, okay, the cap point, just walk on the point and get yourself killed.
Okay.
Because at 85%, you have enough time to recontest it.
Uh huh.
But if anything past that, you're not going to get back in time. Okay. So,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the end of there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to put is positioning. As your goal, just pretty much at the choke, knowing what choke to hold, when to back up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What else here? Don't push past chokes, raise sense. Make sure charges aren't risky. Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Let's see. I mean, not quite.
Okay.
I think that like sometimes I could feel ineffective that I'm swinging and it's easy to blame the team, but hopefully if I could play the corners a little safer.
Yeah, you also gotta read your teammates and see how they're playing, right? If you have close range DPS,
Yeah.
you play close, you don't shield as much. If you have long range, you want to shield a bit more, and then let them do the work. And when they get closer, you brawl.
Do you think that Rein is viable without Lucio?
Yes, I run them all the time without Lucio.
Okay. All right.
On some maps, maybe not, but for the most part, you can play it slow and just slowly make your way to the closer to them, and then kill them all.
Just going kind of cover to cover a little
Yeah,
bit.
cover to cover, and then make them there. If you want to
Okay.
just steamroll them, you can run a Lucio, just speed into them too. That works. Either one, you can play, but you can play them both ways, and it works out.
Uh huh.
Anything else?
All right. No, that's good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
No problem. I'll send you these notes. Upload the video for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Feel free to leave me a review if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do.
All right. Thank you very much. See you, man.
All right, man. Peace.
Oh, disconnect. Hey. What's up?
Okay, I just didn't send it to you, did I? I thought I did look good.
No, you didn't. You fucking idiot. Just kidding.
Damn, alright. Are you gonna screen share or what's happening?
I'll explain in a second. Just gotta tell someone
Sure.
something.
If I remember right, both this game and the other game are losses. So there should be some obvious stuff that I did wrong.
Okay, I'm still recording. Yeah, I'm gonna keep recording just so I don't have to do two different VODs.
Sure. This is one map.
Yeah, that's
So,
fine.
The other one also do.
Copy link. Change video. Paste. The reason I invited you was so you could. I'll explain after.
Sure.
Just for future, if you want future reviews, you just post it in here to make it easier on my life.
Where?
In the
This
VODs
is
channel.
Okay.
Which map do you want? The first one or the second one?
Do Busan first.
Busan.
I don't really mind, but let's do
We'll see if we have time for the other one after.
It's only 10 minutes, so that'll take you maybe like 15, 20 minutes to go over.
Hmm. We'll see.
It usually takes me twice the amount. Well, either one half to twice.
So I'm recording for you and writing you notes.
Hello? Can you not capitalize this? Oh, you can.
So we
This is
got
cool.
So we got
I just make a Google Docs. This is interesting.
fancy cat. You're 30,000, and we got Busan. We have gold, and we have Sigma. All right, let's get started here.
Okay. Sounds like a good. Is it playing, by the way?
Yes,
Okay.
Kind of.
It's black screen refreshing for me.
refresh it.
The page or the video?
The page.
Okay. Join live session later. Okay. Oh, never mind.
I'm paused right now.
Okay, it's still like loading.
Sync. I resynced it. Does it work now?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna exit and restart it. It's just,
Okay, sure. Maybe I joined it too fast or something. I don't know.
maybe.
Tell me when it's up for you, and I'll join.
Okay. Join a live session. I don't want to join a live session. Okay. I gotta resend you this invite link.
I won't click it.
There we go.
Okay.
It is up. So join.
Okay. Join. You've been invited to a live session. Join live session. Okay, like it shows it the video for me like a second, and then it goes to this black screen just buffering forever.
Hang on. Let me restart it one more time. I have an idea. Now we can screen share.
I don't think you can. You might be able to screen share it anyway, but
How was So you won your OD match?
I did win my OD match. Yes, it was like I think the other team was like 2,600, and we're like 600-700 higher than that, so we smoked them. But we were playing really nice.
That's good. That's always good.
2-3. Did you lose a tiebreaker? Or
Yeah.
did you...
We did.
This stuff.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. We won the first two maps, but then they adapted to our playstyle, which was just aggressive. And they just played it really slow, and we just got fucking. We didn't know what to do. We got rolled the last three.
Gotcha. Well, happens.
Yeah.
Were you like about their SR or like?
We were 3.5. They were 4K.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, considering we won the first two maps, kind of stopping them.
Yeah, that's nice. We don't know what we're facing tomorrow, but it's like one of the players we know is like 4.3. So it's either a full GM team or like one GM on a diamond team.
Good luck.
Yeah.
All right, join that link when you can.
Okay, I'll click it now. Join live session.
It should be a black screen. So
Okay, it showed it to me again, and then it's black screen buffering forever.
black screen buffering. Okay, I'm gonna press play.
Do I have to like make an account for this?
No,
website?
no, just is it playing now?
Maybe, yeah.
It's playing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I had to pause. Okay, we're good. Sigma goals. I paused. Okay. It's playing now. We're good.
It's buffering again. We'll see if it plays. Very interesting. Is it always like this, or is it?
Nah,
never
it was
like
just
this?
fucking working. Screen share with me.
You want me to screen share the problem?
Yes. I need to see what the fuck you're doing wrong. 'Cause obviously it's you.
Oh, what? It's playing now.
Yeah, there we go. Is it paused?
Maybe wait. Unpause it. Okay, it's like it was playing, then not playing. Okay, it's good now. All right, it's good.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
We can take notes now.
Not a big deal. First things first. Never make your crosshair the same color as the enemy.
Okay, I'll
Makes
change
it
that.
Makes it harder to see them.
Okay, I'll go change that.
You think about it, right? If it's a bright color and you go over something red, it's gonna stand out. But if it's red over red, it's not gonna stand out as much.
Okay, I think I just have this on like I used to have this for my Zarya or something. It just
Gotcha.
imported to my Sigma.
Ball Sigma, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know what to like. I was just like, oh, I'll play Sigma. I guess this is fine.
Okay. I'm gonna watch the fight through, then I'll comment.
I'm the shield. That's just
See a couple of things already.
yeah. I wasn't. This was like first game in the morning, so I wasn't playing that good.
Uh huh.
We're so low.
Excuses. Okay, let's see. Let's see here.
We're so low. We're so low.
I don't think you have anyone who can capitalize with you. Besides me.
Yeah, we just kept trading.
It's a long fucking fight. You wanna die so I can coach you, man? Holy shit.
I don't die for a pretty long time here.
Well, I meant like when the fight ends. It should end soon, hopefully.
Okay, we capped it, but it doesn't end for a while.
Okay, let's go back here. A couple of things.
Okay, sure, go ahead.
So first things first. Zone K shield. I don't mind. You're blocking wherever the fuck they have. You don't know yet, right?
Yeah, I would just like I'll
Dropping
use
it?
it to block something.
Okay. This. Don't do this, right? You need to save this for when they get closer to you. Just
Okay.
because
Oh,
can you capitalize on this?
No.
So what's the point of it, right?
Okay.
So you want to save rocks for when you can capitalize on it, or if you're stunning someone out of an ult.
Sure. Okay.
Save rocks to cap it.
I was gonna say you writing this stuff down.
Yeah. Save rocks to
Is it-
capitalize or
Okay.
to stop. Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
I make a Google Docs and just send them the Google Docs afterward. So like if they want to review it or something, they can review.
Oh yeah, I have it on Notepad and I send them the notes.
Okay.
I don't type it on here.
I just didn't know. I never used
This
that.
this is just so you can live coach people.
I screen share, but the Discord had it so you could like show your cursor and it would point stuff out, right? Like better positioning.
I would use this website
Okay, I'll start doing that.
because then because I can like pull shit up and fucking draw shit.
Yeah. But Discord like removed like cursors on videos with sound, so now I can't even show my cursor. So yeah, I'll probably use this website. What is this called? Insights.
Insights.gg. Yeah.
Sound right? Okay.
Second thing,
And the shield.
drop the shield sooner.
Sound right?
Right here, you get pulled. Drop it right now and get behind either this pillar,
The
or
right or the left.
right. Yeah, right or the left. Right.
Okay.
Because you want to save the shield for when they then hard engage you, right? Because if you make your shield get almost broken and they hard engage you, can you shield them anymore?
No.
Right. So you want to try and conserve it as much as you can. So try.
So wait, you would rather have me take the early damage, save shield, than me shield early, and then have no shield for later?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you have shields and stuff, so let that take a little bit of damage. Now I'm not saying let your health get down to like 10 and then shield.
No.
Like
I
you get
understand
like 300 health is like you can tank a bit of damage, especially when you only have one shield. You can't keep it up forever. you want to be using corners and cover when you have less shields. So you can just peek the corners and just hit them with your bullets and get behind. Peek, shoot, get behind. Same thing with Reiner, right? If you're on Rein, you'd play the corner and just swing at them when they come close and get behind again, right?
I got you.
So same thing with Sigma. If you don't have an Orisa, just play the corners, shoot, and get behind the corner again, right?
Okay, so should I, if I see like the Sigma doing a rock here while my shield wasn't up, should I like use it then?
Go ahead, you can draw it. Show me.
I can draw too. Okay, so say like my shield wasn't up right now and he went to go rock and I had shield. Would I just use it then, or would I
Yeah, use it to block your You can use shield to block cooldowns and stuff they throw at you, but try and save it when you have one shield for when you absolutely need it. But use cover for the most part, right?
How do you like make it so you don't have anything up?
What do you mean?
Like I clicked the pencil by accident. All right.
DX bottom right. Oh, I have to click that. I can click out of it.
Okay.
Should be gone now.
And the shield. Okay.
Also,
so, no shield. Is this why I get rocked? I'm assuming.
You also get rocked because you grasp. Never
Yes.
grasp a Don't grasp just to grasp, right? I know you grasp because your shield's weak, but is anybody shooting at you?
No.
What can their Sigma do if he sees you grasp?
Throw a rock.
He's gonna throw a rock in your face, be like, "Fuck you! You're not doing shit." Right?
Yeah.
So
So I think I already know this, but if you rock a Sigma that's grasping, it cancels shields, right?
no, only hack cancels the shield.
No, I don't mean cancel the shields. It cancels the amount of shields given from grasp. So like, if I like grasp and gain 200 shields, but if I stun him before he finishes it,
Yes, because he doesn't pull it. He doesn't do the animation of pulling the shields into him, so it cancels that.
Okay, so it cancels that. Okay.
I'm pretty sure at least.
I didn't mean the Sigma shields that he has.
I got you.
Okay.
Don't use it. One sig. That's rock. You want to try and bait his rock with your shield, and then shield it, and then use it.
Okay.
You see how your shield breaks here, and they kind of like screw it a little bit.
I think I was just scared because I didn't have a second. I didn't have a tank pretty much. I had a Hammond, so.
Pretty much with the Hammond, right? His job is gonna be to cross the backline, so you want to survive and let him get to where he has to be, which means using cover and using your resources wisely. If you just go out there and play like you normally do with an Orisa, you're gonna get killed really quickly.
Yeah.
So you gotta pay attention to your tank line and change your playstyle accordingly to compensate for it.
Okay.
Like right here, you see using the cover and not your shield. And
Yeah.
That's what you want to be doing the whole time.
Okay. We're so low. We're so low.
Also, no one's using your shield drop, right?
Okay. So just like Reinhardt, you don't want to shield nothing.
Yeah, don't shield. Like always ask yourself, am I shielding anybody? No. Then why the fuck do I have it up, right? Might as well save that health for something else.
Okay.
Drop shield if not using.
This is gonna take like an hour, isn't it, or something? Like super
No.
long.
They don't take. It takes 20 minutes, and then we'll
See if we can.
see if time to the other one. Yeah. Like that's an okay grasp, right?
Okay.
Because your shield. I mean, you could have actually just gotten behind cover here.
Okay, so grass went in open and also out of shields.
Well, not when
Is
you're
that
not just like when you shield base. Don't just grasp immediately. Wait for them to actually start shooting at you. But yeah, if you
Okay.
can't get behind cover in time and they start firing at you a lot, grasp and start backing up to cover. Use that as your shield. Like if you were running your Rest of Sig, right? Here's how you would play. You do a Rest of Shield, or shield breaks, throw your 6 shield out. Then if that gets weak and the rest doesn't have shield, then you grasp the damage, and then and you just repeat that over and over again.
Okay, because the cooldowns overlap.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Pretty much want to do the same thing here.
See, the thing is, like, I play meta and I'm on a team, so I understand all this stuff, but I play Baptiste, so I understand everything on him. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
implement the Orisa and the Sigma stuff on my tanks.
So again, careful with your rock usage.
Okay, should I use it on cooldown or not on cooldown?
Never use it on cooldown. That's a bad
Okay.
move. Because then,
Okay.
like right here, what did Orisa just do?
Just throw a shield. She just
Now her shield's gone, right? How long does it take for her to come back up?
9 seconds.
So now you have a free rock on either more Orisa here, right?
Okay.
So you wait for opportunities to use your rock. Whether it's Sigma just dropped the shield, he's grasping your face, rock his face. Orisa's shield breaks, she has no fortify, throw it in her face. Or throw your rock to bait out her fortify. Either
Sure.
or, right? So your first goal is going to be using rock wisely.
Okay.
Also, careful. You see how you're kind of fighting here, but there's also an angle wide open to your left you can take damage from?
Yeah.
So that's playing around cover correctly, right? And using your
I am
resources.
or I'm not.
Here you're not, because you're giving yourself 2 angles to be attacked from.
Yes.
You want to either play right against this so they can't hit you from here, and you can still shoot, or kind of like play back here a bit and just play range a bit more and use like the drum.
Okay.
Because you were playing
what about the big totem, like on the right?
this.
Yeah, the like. Okay, I'll draw it, like here. What about like here, peeking and stuff?
Yeah, that's the drum.
Oh, I thought you meant like over here.
No, this is a pillar.
Okay.
Yeah. So you want to play the drum so you can peek this angle, but it's harder for them to hit you from this angle, right? Where you were playing here, you're shooting at them at this angle, but there's no cover to your left. Yeah.
Okay.
So be wary of that.
Alright, good turn.
So be wary of cover and angles.
You moved him out of freeze. This is fun.
Oh, whoops! I pressed the wrong fucking button. Hold on.
It's like 2 minutes then, if I remember right.
Yeah, you got to kill. Yeah, you got marked. There we go.
There. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Do you see how you kind of like just throwing rocks out? Like,
Yeah, I got that.
now
Yeah,
you.
that was a good bait.
The reason, the further away you are when you're rocking a Sigma and he drops a shield, the quicker you can react to it. Because the closer you are, the harder it is because it has a 1 second cooldown.
Okay.
But if you're far away and you throw a rock and he drops a shield, you can shield again by the time it reaches you.
So it's like Ryan's charge, for example. Like if you charge close, they have shorter amount of time.
Shorter time to react, but if they're further away, they have more time to react. Same thing with
Okay.
rock. The closer you are, the easier it is to get it off. I mean, it still has a cast time, but if you're like right on top from the Sigma drops his shield, he's not gonna be able to get it back in time.
Yeah, I got that.
Once again, this just comes down to your cover. Use this shield to get to where you want to be. The cover.
Don't just shield for nothing.
You don't because you're kind of standing here, and look what happens. No one's shooting at you. Your shield's not broken, so you grasp and you get no value. Remember, when you're grasping, you can also drop your shield at the same time.
Right. Yeah.
You knew that, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I just see some things I like know, but I just don't
Gotcha.
implement in my gameplay.
Like
That
right
would've been
there would
that-
have been a good time for your grasp because they're shooting at you.
So grasp in times of weakness and rock in times of strength.
Yeah. So your other 2 goals I'm gonna put. Well, let me see here. Manage shield health is another note I'm putting. Get to cover quicker.
Okay. How
No.
would you play more defensive here if you have like more snipers and like so like thing was I had a Hanzo Ana with like a Hammond, so we're kind of like split on both offense defense.
Yeah, because I think you want to try and force the point a bit
Yeah.
because they can support you there. Because otherwise, no one's gonna force point. You have snipers and a ball.
Okay.
You want to get to a point so that way they can start. The enemy team will start coming towards you, and then it opens up all the angles for your snipers and your ball to attack them, and it's chaos. Because
Okay.
if you attack
so-
point, right, your Ana now can just keep you alive, right?
Mhm.
No one's contesting it. But if you sit back here and don't force point, they're just gonna sit on point and get free percentage.
Gotcha. Okay. So on buffer hell, I guess. 3-man. Worker one. Is it loading for you?
Where
or
one?
is
What's
it-
one?
what's happening?
No, it's playing here. Does that work? Is it playing now?
No.
Refresh it.
Right, the page or the sync thing?
Press the sync thing. See if that works.
Okay. Did not
Work on me.
Alright, refresh it then.
page refresh. Okay, so I'm buffering now.
More long. Damn. We're just not picking any of them. Like we keep.
Is it playing?
Nope. Does this like so this like never happens where it just buffers?
No, not usually. It hasn't happened to me for the past few hours.
A few hours. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I streamed from 7 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
Got off and then got back on at 9:45 to do a review to 10:15. Now I'm doing you.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing this all day. So you ready? Can you see it now?
No. Still not.
I'm screen sharing with you, so you should be able. Hopefully you see it.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll watch the screen share.
Yeah.
I'll tell you if it loads on the.
Okay, so
Oh, okay, it just loaded. Well, alright.
we'll just keep
So
both of
watching
them.
the
Okay.
insights.
Surprised that rock didn't hit the McCree. Good kill on the McCree.
Warrior 1, Hunter 1.
Only thing here is that
3 man.
okay, you had the right idea there.
Mercury 1.
Good kill. But once again, just drop the shield here. Let it recharge a bit
Warrior 1, Hunter 1.
because you don't want it to break.
So just like Ryan's shield, don't let it ever break.
Mm-hmm.
Bring on me.
Good kill on the brig.
Warrior low.
Rather than put that shield right in front of his face.
Don't. Okay.
No, put it right in front of his face.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying don't do whatever I
Stop
just
picking
did.
any of them.
Yeah.
Look, we keep putting them to 1 and we don't kill any of them.
So the biggest thing there was just throwing rocks out randomly, not getting much value. Another thing was playing. You want to play a little bit more passive, but also force point at the same time, because if you look at your comp here, you have three snipers,
Mm-hmm.
a ball, and yourself. So that's 3 different angles, maybe 4, right? With the Baptiste.
Sure.
So you want to get the point and play in line of sight if you're on it and Bap. So then your Hanzo and Ash can flank if they need to on the 2 different angles, right? If you look on this map here, we're not on Oasis. Hold on.
Oh, there we go.
We're not on Oasis. We're on fucking Busan. Right. So look at this map here, right? You were pushing from this way, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see.
I pushed main.
Let's say you force point here, right? Your Ana and Bap are here. Your Hanzo might be over here. Or over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those X's can be your Ash and Hanzo. And your ball is back here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles, right? Versus 1 angle they can't defend all of them. So that's why you want to play passive. You don't want to kind of just sit back with your back here, because then it doesn't allow you DPS. Yeah, it's kind of like with what's a good example? Kind of like Brawl Comp, right? If you have a flanker and you don't push up and distract the tanks, what are the tanks going to do if the flanker comes? They're going to focus him, right? But if you force them to fight you, they can't focus every single angle, and they have to pick, and whatever they pick is wrong.
Okay, gotcha.
Does that make sense? This map.
Yeah.
Never go left. Why? On this side, what can they do to you easily?
They can jump to point.
Something else. Do you know?
It's too many angles at once to peek. Boop you off.
Correct.
Okay. I was like, I gotta win one of these eventually.
Yeah, because they can easily just take you off the point here and either go focus you or just make then get a 5v6 and you lose. You always want to go right and have a wall to your back, so it's easier to hold that space, right? That's what happens here. Hey, I mean, like that's a good, that's a good thing right there. That's a good grasp, right? The rock, not so much, but we're not talking about your rock because we already talked about how you just throw them out whenever you want. You see how you're...
I didn't notice we had no Orisa till like the second that shield came in.
She used ball originally.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you pull up the map again, you can go explain it a bit better.
Sure.
right? So you're pushing here, right?
Are you drawing?
I'm drawing right now.
Okay.
Wait, where the fuck? Yeah, you push here, and they push here. Now you both are fighting here. Well, it's more this way. Well, what's my bad? You're both fighting here, right? At this range.
Mm-hmm.
They can easily pull you off with the Orisa pull and get you to point. Versus, then either focus you or just rush the other people, right?
Okay.
But if you go, holy fuck, can I draw? Thank you. If you go this way, right? Now you have this thing in the middle as cover.
Mm-hmm.
You can take a bit more space and play a bit closer to make sure you land all of your primary fires, right? Now if they go this way like they did, their backs are to point. So now
you can pull them off.
You can pull them off and slowly push them off the high ground to point and take it over from them. Now you have the advantage, right? Because your comp's better on high ground.
Yeah.
But if you push them the same way, they can easily take you off, and then once you start losing people, you're fucked.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have backed up here. I don't know why I didn't.
You don't really need to back up because they're not really pushing anyone to point. You're fine where you're at, actually.
Okay.
Next goal is to stop letting shield break.
Yeah. I like almost never let it break on Ryan, so I don't know why I do it on Sigma. Weird.
Unless you're pull rocking a Far Mercy, just use your primary fire on pulls.
Really? Okay.
Because think about it this way, right? When you rock somebody, you only hit one person, right? And you get a little splash damage. When you primary fire, you do 120 damage to all the people that get pulled.
Okay.
It builds your ult faster and gets them a lot weaker quicker. Does that make sense?
I think I do that because like most people, from what I can tell, prefer to like pull rocking. Maybe it's just like a common thing not to do, but
it's just because like, yeah, you can pull rock and maybe stun somebody. Like here, like that's you stunned Orisa, but
that's not really why we got the pick. It's because I killed her with it, not like the stun.
I don't know what booped him there. Oh, Junkrat, I think. Okay. But yeah, it's just my opinion. Unless it's like, someone like on high ground, you can pull rock. But if it's like a group of enemies, always primary fire. If it's a single target, you can rock them.
Okay.
Does that make more sense?
Yeah. I never thought of it. Okay, it's buffering now. Oh, never mind. We're good. But now it's delayed. Like I see the two videos being.
Just watch the screen share for now.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, now it's back to the same second, I think. So.
One person
Back to the
pull. Rock them. Well, you see here, you go for the rock right away and then you just shield it. If you just save your rocks more for when this motherfucker grasps and you just throw it in his face, you're gonna see him die a lot more.
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha. Is that the proper way to use a grasp? Like, say a shield is still up, do you walk in front of it and then use grasp? Or should I only do it when our shields are down, for example?
Right, let's look at it this way, right? What's still up on your teammate right here? An Orisa shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, don't shield when you have an Orisa shield up. You want to cycle your Orisa shield with your shield with your grasp. You don't want to have any of them up at the same time. You want to have one of them up at the same time. One of them up at a time.
Gotcha.
So if your Orisa shield's up, your shield is down. Unless you're blocking off like a Widow sightline, you're not using your grasp. Orisa shield's up. If her shield gets weak and it breaks, then you put your shield up and block damage until hers comes back online. If hers doesn't come back online in time, you then grasp, they start pumping a lot of damage until hers comes back online, and then you repeat the cycle. Then,
okay, gotcha.
Does that make sense?
So never have both of them up. Gotcha.
You had all three up here.
Yeah,
so you don't want to have.
I think I pulled the shield back and then I grasped, but I know what you mean.
No, your shield broke and then you.
Ah, okay.
Big fix.
Just because that can seriously hurt you if you just walk in front and grasp, because then if both your shields go down, then you are forced to back up, versus you can just still grasp and stay there a bit longer.
Okay.
I flux.
What about that Mori? Like, should I be blocking that, or does it not matter? For example.
I mean, you can probably eat it. You probably get your grasp back in time. I mean,
I flux.
Okay. I just ate it because it was right there. I was like, oh.
that's fine. Yeah, I would eat it too. It's
Just because I didn't. The fight was over and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. Eating, yeah, it's fine.
I flux her.
But yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
stop doing that. We already talked about it though, so I'm not gonna stop mentioning it.
I know. It's all good.
Someone behind, right?
Sig right there.
Probably just landed a few orbs on him.
Like, don't walk in front of your shield either.
Okay.
Because what can happen really quickly is that, let's say you didn't have rock up, and they did. You walk in front, you go to rock, they rock you, and you get hit by every single thing they have, you're dead. Right.
Okay. So it puts me in a bad spot for no reason, pretty much.
I'm on the right.
Pretty much rule of thumb, something with Ryan. Do you push past the trick with Ryan often?
No.
So why would you do it with Sigma?
Gotcha.
With Sigma, you actually...
I just play Sigma like I play like Zarya, for example. Like, I'll just walk in front, take damage, back up quickly. I don't do it like, oh shit, I'm the main tank kind of thing. I'm like, oh, this is a sub tank character. I gotta push in, soak damage, and then get out.
Did you say you're the main tank?
I don't play like he's a main tank. Like, I'm not thinking like he's a main tank. I'm thinking he's a sub tank. Which, I mean,
He is an off tank.
yes, but true. But like the things you're telling me are he's like way more deeper than I'm putting him to be.
Yes, he's more deeper than you think. He feeds off an orisa. If you don't have an orisa, you gotta play him differently. Right? Play more passive, right? Like right there, you got stunned. You got very lucky that she dropped her wall. She fucked up her wall. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you don't want to push past the choke. You actually want to stay. You don't want to play on the choke itself. You want to play a little bit back and force them to start walking through it and then pump them with damage.
Just back up.
So you use Sigma's range pretty much.
Yeah, use his range. What they're gonna do? Walk through? You're just gonna fucking rock them in the face when they try and walk through and send them back to spawn. You know what I mean? Good Sigma. If you see them ready to do this, and then if there's a Sigma, try and play around a pillar, so you can get out of the way of the rock.
Got a little Sigma.
Like this thing to your right, you can hide behind it while you're flexing, and it'll slowly go off.
Yeah, I got you.
I can't kill him. Tired yet.
And right here, you're grasping, drop that shield. So that way, when you're done grasping, you can put it back up and save yourself. Like right here, if you dropped your shield, you could have walled this May off. Or shielded her off so you don't get frozen. And then rocked her in the face in a second, right?
So definitely shield management is probably one of the big things.
Yeah, I'm going to put that down as your next goal.
Okay.
Especially if you're grasping and your shield's up, you should know to yourself, let me drop that shit, right? Because if you don't, it gets really fucked.
Should I do that, or should I like charge the rock in the open, or should I charge it behind cover and then peek and then throw it?
Let me watch it again here.
Because like right now,
you got pulled out there, so that's fine.
Yes, but I know myself. I would have walked in the open, charged it, and then threw it.
Think of Fire Strike. Do you throw Fire Strike out in the open, or you charge it behind the wall first, and then peek it throw it?
I think I occasionally do both, but I think I definitely do.
You want to charge it behind the cover. Well, it does slow you down a shit ton when you go to the charge rock, so
yeah,
be wary of that.
So like right before I use the rock, go into cover.
Yeah, peek like
charge it up a bit.
Yeah, like be right against the wall so you can charge it up and then quickly sidestep and throw the rock. Yes, so that way you're less vulnerable when you're rocking, and you can.
So if I have an Orisa, for example, so Orisa shield goes in, my shield goes in, grasp goes in, her shield goes back in. When do I rock in that cycle?
When he's grasping,
okay,
or someone's caught out and you can rock them. Otherwise, you're just pumping out your primary fire into their shields to break them.
So rock isn't really needed in that cycle, for example. It's more just like when I have an advantage, use it.
Advantages, yeah. When it's to catch somebody out and kill them, or it's to, you know, you don't want to just rock to rock.
Okay.
You want a little rock to get value, whether it's stunning somebody out of all, stunning somebody so you can kill them easier. You know, stunning a Sigma so you can, you know,
We
one
can't
of those.
walk through. There's a May on the other side. If I walk through, I get walled off.
You got a wall that your May has to wall the choke.
Yeah.
Go lower, go lower. We gotta touch, we gotta touch.
Orisa, go low.
I think we do touch here. Yeah, I do.
There's someone. I couldn't.
Like right here, like if your shield doesn't break, for example, when you're grasping, you then have it here to
When
put
I-
up
when
and
I-
keep
when I-
yourself alive. Exactly.
Gotcha.
Okay. Any questions for me?
Not for that map, no.
Okay.
Not on Signal. Okay. Do you have time for the other one or no?
This was only like, how long was this? What's your damn 10, 12? This was 30 minutes. Yeah, we can do it, I guess. I don't mind.
Okay. It's just I don't really mind. It's whatever if you have time or not.
We'll probably only do attack or defense, whatever defense I think is first, instead of doing both, just
Sure,
because of
that's
the time.
I left the thing. Should I have done that, or are you gonna make it?
You
I
can
don't
just
know.
try back. I can swap the VODs and the thing itself.
I didn't know if you could do both.
Isn't this
Okay.
interesting?
Let's see if it loads. If it doesn't.
So you have the notes
Okay.
there.
What?
Okay, it loaded.
Why did I send you those notes? Hold on, what am I fucking doing here? Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Delete this. Oh, we got dorado.
This is all Orisa.
This game.
Okay. Let's see how bad you are, Dorissa.
I don't think I'm
Fair enough.
very good at her, but I think I'm okay at her. Kind of
Okay.
like Sigma. I'm okay at her, but I just don't understand concepts. This is just respawn or the spawn stuff. Nothing important.
Default.
Okay, pro tip.
Default.
Throw your shit on the back of the payload so it moves with you.
Okay.
Right? Since your shield's not mobile, put it on the back so that way when you actually get to the fight, your shield's almost off cooldown. And then you can throw another one down.
Gotcha.
So,
Same with like on Havana or like some
any
other
payload
maps,
map,
right?
toss that on the back and just let it ride. Or, yeah, for the most part. Especially with the wrestler. As Reinhardt, obviously, you just sit behind the payload. But with the wrestler, you want the next shield up so you can pump out some damage. Use payload as a mobile shield. So toss your shield on it. Because right now your shield would be at like already up
Yeah.
versus you having to use fortify here.
Gotcha.
Also, use the payload, sit behind it. So that way when your shield
On it
breaks,
or
behind it. So when your shield breaks, you can just crouch behind it and not have to waste resources. Because you want to save your fortify for when you have to engage them. You don't want to have to use it just because your shield broke and you're caught out in the open.
Gotcha.
So use payload as cover.
I try to do that like after my shield breaks. So you want me to do it before it breaks?
What?
I like use cover. Like, for example, like I would always like
Well,
I
think of it
always
this
just
way,
let my
right?
shield break and then use cover.
Yeah, that's fine, right? So if you're if we're sitting here, right? If your shield's on the back of the payload, right? You can shoot right above them because you're going uphill on this
Mhm.
map, and then your shield breaks. You can take a shot or two and just crouch behind. But yeah, keep shooting until your shield breaks and you take too much damage. You need to hide.
Okay.
So yeah. Where the fuck
Should I keep putting it on the payload or no?
Depends. Once you get closer to them, you want to put it further up.
Default.
But while it's moving, and they're not contesting, you just put it on the back. Well, like example, when you get to like this choke over here on the right,
Mm-hmm.
obviously you want to go past that choke and put your shield forward because otherwise you're going to be stuck there because they can contest it. So where they can contest it, you want to put it past it, but where they can't, you want to put it on it. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. Yes.
Go on.
Because especially because right here, righty, you already passed
Mid ice.
your shield, so you're getting that value.
Hanzo low.
Careful with this, ready?
Mid
Look at
ice,
your
mid
fortify. Look how much damage you take. Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Hanzo behind.
So be careful of that, right?
Fortify timing. Gotcha.
Mhm. So fortify usage. Make sure they actually shoot you. Kind of like think of it like Genji deflect. Do you predict when he's gonna fire strike? No, you just wait for him to actually fire strike, and then you put it back in his face.
Gotcha. Okay.
So same thing.
gold is more reactionary, not like just use it on cooldown stuff.
Not yeah, it's reaction. So if you look at your health here, let this bad boy armor take damage. Then when it gets to like half, you want to pop your fortify
Half of the armor, half of my health.
armor, not your
Okay.
health, because you want to use let the armor tank damage as much as you can, and then you pop it with the armor, so then your healers can heal back your armor, and then you can stay alive longer.
Gotcha.
Hanzo low. Pull.
Is this your job to come back here and deal with these puckers?
No.
Keep pushing forward, because now you're gonna get the payload stuck in the choke.
I just thought that one of my teammates is dead. We can't push through this anyway, so I might as well back up.
That's what your Sigma's for. His job is to deal with flankers. Your job as main tank is to push the front line.
Gotcha.
You don't. A lot of people do that habit. Don't play off tank. I mean, don't play main tank like you play off tank. They're two different roles.
Gotcha.
Right. Like, granted, your whole team just left you there. Well, just remember, all you have to think about is do your job. Don't worry about other people's jobs. They don't do their job. It's their problem, not your problem.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're running fucking Orisa and. I mean, they're running Hog and Zarya.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna die. Alright, let's go low.
Someone said tanks go high ground, so I was like, all right, I'll go through the way, like not go.
Yeah, always take the shortest path. I mean, the path the most cover.
Not the shortest path. Okay.
Yeah, because if you take the path to cover, you don't take damage, and you can save your resources. Good pull, good pull. Fortify.
Yeah, that's bad fortified too. I didn't know I got walled off there until I saw it.
Okay, sorry, nice grab, dumbass. Okay, let me go along here. Oh, there's dragons after the grab already got used. Perfect.
Hanzo one.
Oh, melee him, punch him in the face. Thank you.
I'm behind.
Try.
Yeah.
No. Try and get
Not
in
that?
front of shield dance with this guy.
Okay.
Don't-
I thought if he just walks through, I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
take
you
it
have your
out,
fortify close. You can just shield dance with him and just try and kill him that
Okay,
way.
what are we doing here? Like, I don't understand what we just.
It keeps you alive a bit longer.
Wait for your shields to go up. Stop pushing before them.
Okay.
Flank you.
Try to pull that Hanzo.
It's fine.
Survive yourself, buddy.
Your pulls aren't horrendous, so you're good.
Dead again.
Good
Shield. You're taking unnecessary damage from this Mei because you're not shielding her. Right.
Okay.
Now you're down fortify, so she walls you and freezes you. You got no counter right now. So let's see what happens.
Sorry, behind.
Good. You got.
That was lucky timing. That wasn't like.
Mhm.
I just died here.
I would have asked your hog to go fucking hog. Your Sigma gonna go hog because you have free pull hooks the entire game here.
Yeah. I just thought, hey, 2 shields are better than 1. So.
Depends what comp you're playing against.
True.
Yeah.
They like. I think either I hit a really nice pull or they mess
But
up
don't
really hard
fight.
here.
Yeah, I think he's with your bongo. But definitely,
Yes,
definitely
don't.
going. Also, this is a good point. This is a good point to bring up. So you notice you went through that main choke how many times now in a row? And you lost every single time.
3 times or something.
Yeah. So if it doesn't work twice, do you want to do it a third time?
No.
Mm-hmm. So at this point, you want to think, okay, let's go high ground here, which is what you're doing now, but do it sooner so you have more time. So if this fails, but it worked, you can do it again.
I have no wall.
That's what I hooked.
Ogfell. He's really gonna get.
Yeah, the Ultron's down here.
Zen.
I shield dance here, but
You say you shield anything here and you're surviving?
yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
So at shield dance as much as possible.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Like if you're playing, you don't need to play monkey, but if you play monkey and you dive somebody,
Hanzo dead, nice.
you shield dance with your
Where's
bubble
still alive?
so you can stay alive.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So
Rein Oasis. Then one. What is he doing here? Send one. Nice fix.
Couldn't make it over the thing.
And
your first goal is your fortify. Okay.
How far should I push up? Like this corner or like?
Payload. Oh no, I lied. Not too far.
Like, cause I know Anna's covered it, payload, and they just got respawned. Some got close, some got far.
You wanna think of it this way, right? Pull up the map again here. Score.
Dorado.
There we go. So, look at Dorado. Where the fuck did it go?
I don't think he clicked it.
Okay.
I think he didn't click it. Never mind. It's just not loading.
Alright, excuse me. Okay, Dorado here. Excuse me. Hello. Dorado. Okay, so pretend. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there
So,
we go.
you pushed.
Hard map to read. Okay, I see it though.
You pushed. Okay, so now you just kept pointing here. Payload's here.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think the best spot is drawn on the map?
Like, okay, so I know that they have 2 or 3 bad spawns, and then 3 of them are close spawns. So I think probably somewhere in here or here, one of those two.
Exactly. So think of it this way, right? If you pushed up to where you were here, you have 1, 2, 3 angles of dangerous threat, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you just back up slightly to this other X, you have 1 there, the high ground you can pull off of, and it gives you have the angle from the payload to keep you alive. Whereas if you're up here, you don't have the payload. So with payload maps as main tank, you want to push to a corner where when they start taking the fight, the enemy team, the payload's close enough where your support can help you out. But if you're too far forward, you don't want to take a 5v6. You want to take a 6v6. So push up far enough where you're taking space, and the payload will get close enough. Like once the payload gets like to here, you push up further. You push up further, exactly. So use that as your leeway to where you want to push.
Gotcha.
If you look here, what happens here? Ready? Look at the angles they take.
Yeah, I'm really bad at pulling them off of high ground. I need to get better at that overall.
I mean, you pull them off the high ground. He just. It's hard to pull Hanzo because he can just dragon. Leap back up there.
Yeah, I pull like 2 later on that can't do that, but.
I mean, now payload's here.
Now I would push up to that corner.
You push up to this corner here, exactly.
Gotcha. So always be 1 corner ahead, not 2.
1 corner ahead, exactly. Because it's far enough ahead to keep him back, and then close enough to where you can get support from your support. Good aim. Fortify.
Pull.
Didn't need it.
Pull Zen.
Plus, no one mention it. Because
I don't
now,
have fortify for this now.
you just got it. Barely.
This is very embarrassing.
Quicker. You see him fucking running from you. Pull his ass back towards you. Don't wait. I know you're trying. You can pull and shoot. Don't forget that. You can while you're pulling, you can still shoot his ass.
Gotcha. Okay.
Kill this dumb motherfucker, right? You're shooting at him. Right click at his direction. Keep shooting at him, and he gets behind the wall. His ass is back, and he's dead. And then you go teabag him. Okay.
Gotcha.
and then you
okay.
jump off the map because your team just
So
lost.
usability smartly. What do you...
Yeah.
I lose this, by the way. I'm letting you know.
I know. I can tell already.
Yeah.
Watch, here we go. They're gonna come around. He's gonna kill you with a headshot.
I believe he gets one shot from Ana and he lives. What? Well, I know how now, but so he got like 7 heals for Mercy, and he lived with 1 HP.
That's where that pull comes in because he doesn't get back to his supports.
Yeah.
And he gets fucking murked. You still have Bongo. You should have used this by now.
Yeah, I don't even like my main take on my team doesn't really know when to use it in meta, so I don't really use it here, for example. Is it because I play Baptiste, so it's not like just use it pretty much when you have it. When do you use Bongo? Is it offensively at least?
It depends on the comp. If they're running an orisa and you're matching up, you want to use it when they use it for the most part.
Okay.
But if they're not, you want to use it to engage to turn the fight in your favor. Bongo is very powerful. If you're down, if it's 5v6 and you pop Bongo, now it's a 7v6, right? Because the Bongo just does that much fucking damage. You want to use it more because it can help you win a fight quicker. The longer you hold it, the you know, if you hold the whole game, it doesn't transfer rounds. So.
Okay.
You had a great opportunity to use your first point and you didn't use it. You could have had another one by now, right?
Yeah, I definitely could have had another one by now. It's just I know in Baptiste, like Baptiste, use it around corners, use it when they start to engage. Bam, easy wins. Bongo doesn't translate that for me, I guess.
It's kind of the same, but it takes longer to charge.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much look at their comp. If they're not running an orisa, just use it whenever the fuck you want, because it doesn't fucking matter, right?
So it's like Hanzo Dragon Strike. You kind of want to just
Toss
if
the
you don't
fuck.
have a Zarya, you just use it whenever.
Did anyone make it? I definitely can't.
I don't think we touched it, but I could be wrong.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna stop it there because it's getting a little late.
You put me at 3,000. Stuff. No, that's just probably what I deserve. I don't deserve like near 30.
Fortify usage, payload is cover, cautious. Fortify is your fucking biggest thing.
Okay, so
path
fortify
deployment.
when I'm 75% of my health.
Yes.
Armor combo, yes. Gotcha.
We'll put. Trying to think of this.
In the Orisa matchup, when do I do it? Do I do it when they pull me, or do I do it when
They use Bongo.
they use Bongo?
Wait, Fortify?
Yeah, fortify. What did I say?
Depends. If they're going for a pull rock, you want to use it so you don't get stunned. But otherwise, you're fine for the most. They're not going to hook you. So.
Okay. So if they're running Hog, I would probably want to do it.
If they're running
pull.
Hog, you want to fortify their pulls, yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'll send you this again.
Yeah, just send me the notes. It's fine.
Okay. Well, I'll upload this for you so you can watch it back.
You've recorded the Vod Review?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Feel free to leave me a review if you want. How scuffed I was.
I can review your VOD review.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, on my you go look at my server, you'll see.
Where is it?
Hashtag
review? Is that the? Oh, okay. I'll leave something eventually when I jump 1,000 MSR.
Wow, thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay. I'll probably have another couple for you for either soon or like in a week.